This is the build your own clone Super 8 programmable true bypass looper. It's got 8 true bypass loops, pop free relay switching. It has 32 user programmable presets. It has both a buffered input and a regular input. Can run on 9 or 12 volts and requires 200 milliamps of current. When you see this, the first thing you're probably asking yourself is, how do you control 8 loops and 32 presets with just 5 buttons? And if we had used 8 separate buttons for each loop, and then another button to change bank, and then another button to change mode, the buttons would either be really compressed and squished together, and it'd be really hard to step on the one that you wanted. I mean, you can see how small this is. Or we would have had to make it a lot bigger. So it really works nice this way. So I'll show you how to do this. To change when we're in loop mode, to turn on each loop, here's obviously that's 2, 4, 6, and 8. And this is your bypass. That turns it off, and bypass will remember what you had going on when you hit bypass. So if you hit bypass again, it'll turn back on whatever you had before. Now to get to those odd ones, 1, 3, 5, and 7, you just step on 2 at the same time. And it's spaced so that it's really easy to do. It's not too far apart, it's not too close. And now to switch mode and bank, you have to step on 3 at the same time. So that switches mode when you step on those 3 at the same time. And this will switch the bank. So that this will toggle these yellow lights here when I step on that. So it's really easy. And I don't know, some people seem concerned about this. We've implemented some, I guess you would call it ergonomic considerations when we did the programming, so that if you only stepped on 2 at first and missed that 3rd button, you could go over and still hit it. It doesn't actually actuate until you release your foot. So it's really easy to do. So I'll show you how to program it real quick. Let's switch over to bank A. So you have to be in loop mode. So this red LED means you're in loop mode. If we step on this, then that green light means that we're in preset mode. So to program it, first you got to go to loop mode. You want to select the bank that you want to program to, and let's turn on our wah. Let's turn on some fuzz. And let's turn on echo. And let's save that as a preset 1 in bank A. So to save a preset, all you have to do is step on that number and hold it for 3 seconds. So step on that, and when you see that green light start to blink, that means it's been programmed. So let's clear that. We'll do one more in bank A. Let's turn on our compressor, our preamp, and some reverb. And we'll save that as preset 2. So you just step on 2, hold it till you see that green light blink, and then let go. So now it's programmed. Let's pretend that bank A is all filled up. So now we want to start programming in bank B. So you step on these 3 to switch banks. So here we can see now we're in bank B. So let's bypass that and pick our new loop. Let's do I'll put on some overdrive. We'll put on that Maggie vibrato. And do reverb. And we'll save that as, we'll say B3. So you just step on those two for 3 and hold it until that green light blinks and then let go. So now let's pretend that B's all filled up, bank B's all filled up. Now we're going to start programming in C. So switch banks and let's clear that. So now we've got bank C going. We're not actually in bank C yet because we're not in preset mode, but we're going to be programming. If you program to, you have this is what you're going to be programming to. So let's do compressor, preamp, and echo. So we just did B3, so let's do C4. So we'll step on this and hold it for 3 seconds. And now we just program that loop in bank C preset 4. So let's switch over to D. We'll pretend that bank C is all filled up now. We'll switch over to bank D, clear that, and let's just do delay. Oh, that's boring. Let's put some fuzz in there too. No, I don't want delay. I want reverb. So we'll save that as D5. So we step on that and hold it till the green light blinks. It's programmed. Alright, so let's clear that. So to get to our presets, now we have to switch over to preset mode. Alright, so now we're in preset mode. It's telling me we're in bank B, so we want to switch to bank A. C, D, A, there, so that's A. And we want preset 1, which should have been fuzzy wah echo sound. And then we did preset 2, which I think was a country sound. And then let's switch to bank B. And we want preset 3. And what did we do there? Oh, I think it was like a U2. No, it was Lonnie Mac. Then if we go over to bank C, preset 4, that should have been the U2 thing. And then bank D, preset 5. See if I can do it better this time. So that's it. That's the build your own clone Super 8 programmable true bypass looper.